Hello and good morning. Good morning, everyone. I am so happy to join you today for a session of quantum healing. If you don't know me, my name is Sandrine. I am a spiritual teacher. I teach about the architecture of life, how we can embody more of our sovereignty in this current reality and reclaim our multidimensionality so we can live the life of our dream on a beautiful planet. Today's a beautiful day, and I'm really happy to be able to connect with you after yesterday. As yesterday, I facilitated my monthly trend-sharing session with a group of beautiful people, and these sessions are always there for you to join, and they are also all recorded, so all the replays are available in my coded library. And I started in the Lionsgate portal, and since then, every month, me and my High Council, the Acturians, Ascended Master Isis, and many other amazing light beings have been sharing about the templates of the neo-humans and giving lots of activations and sharing beautiful wisdom. So if you are interested in receiving the codes of these trend channeling sessions, beautiful journeys, I would love to invite you to check them out in my coded library on my website. And this quantum healing session today is literally inspired by yesterday's session when we experienced the activation of our angelic wings. And I can tell you that today I am still completely bathed into this bliss state, and I've received so many messages of people that attended that transmission saying the same, that they could not speak for hours afterwards because they were literally so blessed that they kept that state. And I love receiving messages like that. So if you receive this transmission on YouTube that I do daily now, every single day of the week at 10 a.m. New Zealand time, I would love to receive little thumbs up, or for you to share in the comments, even if you watch the replay, just share, how you received it, because it really helps me to feel this connection with all the people that I share with, and also to refine my teachings, refine my offering, and understand more what is received and what is needed by you guys. So many things happened during the transmission yesterday with activating our angelic wings. And as I was tuning into the quantum healing session that I wanted to share with you today, my team said that it would be very good for us to activate the trinity of frequency that we worked with yesterday. And the foundation of this trinity, the three codes, are the codes of unconditional love, the code of protection, and the code of purity. And I'm just going to share with you a few words on those before we go into the journey. So the angels, the angelic realms, the realms of angels and archangels are beyond all realms of reality. So it's not so much a term of a ladder, but it's a bit challenging at times to explain, so I'm sure you perceive this. But they are beyond star races, star system, earth, frequency beings, and so on. They are literally the representant, the direct extension of source frequency, of Sophia Christ frequency, or God, if you like. And so basically, they are anchored in such high level of divine unconditional love that when they come, they don't need to do anything. Just their presence of unconditional love acts as a wave. And this wave is going to be shared in the space that they come in as a healing balm, and also people will feel really safe within their vicinity. And so the angels are not as such protector of the light or God, because if there is one frequency amongst all of us frequencies that does not need to be defended or protected, is unity consciousness. Unity consciousness is everything, is beyond time and space reality, is the greatest intelligence of all things. So the idea of fighting for the light is actually completely erroneous. The light doesn't need us to fight for it. The light is everything that is. So the angels are simply an extension, direct extension of this light. So when we talk about protection here, is having this ability of embodying our unique soul blueprint so deeply, so profoundly, that we are fully anchored in our sovereignty, and that therefore we are already protected. We are already fully grounded in the being that we are. So we radiate so much life, so much unconditional love, and so much purity that we are that. We reside within the safety of the intimacy of our own heart. And when we carry that, we are also carrying that within our field, and therefore we become this safe haven for other humans, for the planet. And it really shows again this different angle of perception that so many people share about, that when we reside fully within the self, in our presence and so on, we don't really need to change anything. We don't need to fight for this, fight for that, defend this, defend that, because we are that already. And that ascension happens with each and every human being anchored in their own sovereignty. It doesn't come with humans fighting for others, because that's taking us outside of ourselves. So no, some of us are coded to be able to help others. And ideally, that would come from a place of understanding this quantum dynamic so deeply that we come from a very different perspective of what is actually happening in humanity right now, when protecting each other, defending, this, and that comes from our templates of aggression, of trauma, and so on. And that needs to be addressed. I'm not going to talk about that here. I'm talking about these angelic frequencies, right? And as humans, we are catching on to that. So this angelic frequency that we're going to work with today is literally going to activate that within ourselves. It's like this safe haven, this feeling that we are fully protected already because we are the light, and that therefore we don't need to spend a lot of active energy into defending ourselves continuously, which is actually exhausting. When we reside fully into unconditional love, we feel safe. So we can have a greater ability also to create a reality, because it's easier for us to take risk, to be uncomfortable, to be in confrontational situations, because we are that. So we can stand in our truth, and we can just go for what we want unapologetically, knowing that we don't have to defend anything, because we are the light. So we don't need defending in the first place. So all of these are codes of very high frequency, right? I'm sharing this with you because if you receive this, you can understand this. And if you cannot understand completely fully on an intellectual, mental level, your physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual body are still receiving these codes. And there is this feeling of relaxation into this knowing. And often it's all that's needed. It's relaxing within the self. And as we relax within the self, we open our consciousness to be able to heal and alchemize the resistances that prevent us from really embodying the unique soul blueprint that we are, which is divine being. The last code that we're going to work with today in terms of quantum healing for the self is purity. And here we talk about purity of the heart, purity of all the heart desires that come into blossom into our conscious awareness, so we can use our intelligence and all our gifts and abilities to be able to manifest that, which is literally what we're here for, manifesting our dreams and our heart desire, no matter what they are. They can be very material, they can be about romance, they can be about business, they can be about anything. All our heart desires as all pure and beautiful. So when we observe this purity of heart desires, then we can check with the purity of our intention, and that is doing the inner work. That is being very conscious of everything that's happening up there in the head, because at times what's happening in the mind is not very pretty, and we can observe that with detachment. Like, we don't judge our human ever, but we can say, ooh, there's Sandrine, these thoughts about humans being like, oh, humans are so freaking slow and stupid, is a thought that comes into my mind every now and then. I can say this because, I want to show you that this very much refinement happening in myself at the moment and continuously and most likely for the rest of my life because I'm a human, So it's like when I catch this thought, it's like, is this thought really pure? It's like, no. So is it really necessary to think it right now? It's like, no, it's not. No, sorry. Take it away, actually, like it's my human being very triggered right now with what's going on in humanity. So deep breath, and I'm just checking the purity of my intentions, purity of my thought as often as I can. So today what we're going to do is that we're going to work together, you and me, with certain visualizations during this journey. So I will guide you and you will feel within your physical vessel shift happening. And you're going to observe that with feeling of release, of letting go. Sometimes there are emotions arising, tears rolling down the cheeks, or a lot of frustration or anger or sadness or all of these responses that coming. And it's very good to let that out. And as we're going to work with this trinity of angelic frequencies, it's like a soft touch. It's like a caress. It's gentle. It's pure. It's loving. So there is nothing harsh about it. There is nothing forceful about it. It's an invitation. It's an invitation for your physical, mental, and emotional system to let go of what no longer serves you, like certain identity traits, certain outdated programs, belief system, fears, certain narratives, certain intentions that might not always be pure. It's like, are you simply ready to let it go? If it's a yes, then that's good. This healing journey, it's gonna help you to easily let it go. If it's a no, that's also okay. Maybe you still need to learn things around that. You still need to chew on it for a little longer to understand what is the trauma inside you that needs to be addressed. Because remember that many of us, we are traumatized, like humanity is deeply traumatized. And when we do this work and there is something that doesn't shift, it's very important not to have any negative, forceful, judgmental reaction towards it, because it means that it's actually our inner child, and sometimes it's even like from past life or ancestors' timeline. They need to be held, they need to be addressed, and it is a very good idea to go into more like trauma healing. And a lot of people out there offer, that's their specialty. They offer journeys and all sorts of sessions around that. So here it's simply an invitation. Am I ready to let it go? Am I ready to shift into this? Yes, good. Am I ready? No, okay, also good. I practicing equanimity around that. And then in your own time, you'll be able to reflect on it, okay? Also, just a final note before we go into this journey. If you fall asleep, if you pass out, that's completely fine. It happens. It's like often the nervous system is receiving all of these high frequencies, like, oh, what to do, don't know what to do. Oh, let's go to sleep, because my human can catch up on some sleep. Like a lot of us, we could actually do with longer, nights and little naps every day. So that's the other thing. And then the last thing now is that please make yourself comfortable for this journey. You might like to lie down or to sit up, as you prefer. Okay? So now, as you make yourself very comfortable, I would love to invite you to simply check with your body and observe if you hold any tensions anywhere. So you can relax your shoulders, relax your body. You can relax your eyeballs into their sockets and allow your brain to drop within your skull. You relax your jaws and your tongue. And then you connect to your breath and you breathe softly. You allow your breath to be soft and regular. And as you start breathing, draw your awareness into your heart center. And as you breathe from your heart center, perceive the electromagnetic field of your heart center within you and all around you. Allow this to relax you even more. As you breathe from your heart, you open the portal of your soul. So you find yourself being more connected to your soul now. And then from this place, I would love to invite you to perceive a circle of light around your heart. And it's a broad, big circle of light. Its circumference is so big that if you were to stretch your arms out, you would just touch it lightly. And it's a circle of opalescent white light, very bright. And it's moving slowly. And the circle of unconditional love is all around you now. And now please bring your awareness into the lower portion of your body. And there will be a circle of opalescent orange color. Same circumference, quite broad all around you. This is the circle of protection, so you can feel safe within the intimacy of your own energy, of your own body. This circle of orange color is moving slowly all around you. Beautiful. And now please bring your awareness around the head space. Feel and visualize a big circle again. This time it's of a light blue color, like sky blue color, of opalescent color. It's vibrating and moving slowly around the head space. Again, the circumference is quite broad. And you feel the circle of purity around the head space. This circle is there to help you have greater consciousness about the purity of your thoughts and intentions. And now you can perceive the three circles at once. They are moving together in unison, following the same rhythm. It feels very good to you. It feels very relaxing. So you can feel your body relaxing even more. And as you are fully present within your space now, you have this conscious awareness of being fully anchored into your sovereignty. You find yourself feeling very grounded, totally present in your physical body. And that feels so good. It feels very good to be fully present within your physical body now. because you feel unconditional love present to a new level. You feel this sense of being protected in your own space simply because you inhabit it fully. You are safe here within yourself. You are always safe when you are the angel guarding your human experience. You feel very clear, very pure, crystalline. There is more coherence within you. You can feel it. And this circle of purity is activating high level of coherence to allow you to have greater level of consciousness about your intentions, knowing that your thoughts create your reality. It feels good, it feels exciting to be able to create a higher vibrational reality coming as a match to your pure thoughts and intentions. And as you find yourself so deeply present within yourself now, you observe in front of you a beautiful angel coming. This angel has huge purple wings. It is a light purple. Some feathers are white with just the tip purple, and others are completely purple and create these beautiful patterns on its wings. This angel is wearing a lavender dress. The color lavender is very soothing to your eyes, so you feel very safe in this angelic presence. You can see the smile of the angel, and it makes you feel, I know this angel, and I feel like this angel knows me as well. It makes you feel even safer, more excited to co-create with this angel. This angel is coming as your friend to assist you for your quantum healing journey. So this angel is not just standing in front of you, it's bringing its hands together and bowing its head down to greet you. You might want to do the same. And then the angel is asking you now to start with your own consciousness, to start rotating this circle at a greater pace. And this angel is helping you to spin this circle faster. And you're going to perceive the 3 circles of unconditional love, protection, and purity starting to spin faster and faster around you. And this can make you feel a little bit dizzy, but it's okay because you are very comfortable right now. You know that you're safe. So these circles are starting to spin faster and faster and faster. And faster and faster and faster. And now, as they are spinning very, very fast, you can start perceiving that these circles are shooting rays. And these rays are coming all the way from them, all the way through all of your energetic body, directly within your cells. And interestingly, you can see that each circle penetrates the cells from head to toes, and toes to head, and the arms and the hands and the throat and the neck and the head, all your organs. Each circle is kind of like becoming a sun all around you, shining all of this light. So now you can see and feel yourself receiving beautiful, bright, white light of unconditional love residing within each and every one of your cells. And there is an invitation offered, and the angel says, are you ready to let go of outdated programs and identity and wounds and trauma that are preventing your heart from expanding to a new level of feeling what it's like to experience unconditional love. Are you allowing yourself now to open your heart so much that you understand that vulnerability is a great strength and power to have, that compassion is always there as a binding force to heal all traumas within you and within humanity? Are you ready to let go of judgment towards yourself, your past self, past experiences, past traumas and wounds, so you can release them now? Are you ready to release judgment and grudges and frustration and anger? Everything around the connection that you have with other people, of your family, friends, the community, and humanity in general. Are you ready to release? You might not know how to do it, and that's okay. You do not need to know how to do it. The only thing that we ask you now to activate is the heart desire to drop everything that is blocking your heart from opening up like a beautiful flower that it is, so it can soak more rays of divine light and blossom its own magnificence in your own magnificence. As you connect now to the white light of the circle of unconditional love, we say, if you are ready, so it is, so it is, so it is. We command that it is done, and it is done. And as it is done now, visualize your heart opening up like a flower, blossoming in its own beauty. And so it is. Every time you bring the intention of surrendering your heart to unconditional love, of calling the angels to help you to do it, when you really don't know how to do it because you are holding judgment, you're holding frustration, you're holding traumas and wounds, call us. We will help you by reminding you of your own magnificence, of who you truly are. We will show you the way of opening up your heart to unconditional love. You do not need to know, you only need to have the pure intention to feel it. And so it happens more and more every single day that passes. And now, dear one, the angel is asking you to connect to the circle of protection, and you feel this color of orange radiating with it each and every one of your cells. And what it is doing is that it is sending frequencies of feeling safe. And each and every one of your cells is soaking that in, for the feeling of feeling unsafe, of being stressed and anxious is deeply rooted in so many human cells that it is preventing the human from blossoming into the next level of their evolution, because instead of going out there in the world to experience more of life, the human closes down in more of a trauma response to some perceived danger coming from the outside in. Here we say, when you reside fully within your own body as a sovereign divine being, remembering your true power as your power anchored into the highest level of unconditional love and purity of intention, you know that you are safe always, that you do need to be protected as such, because you are that you are now. When you feel safe, you know how to look after yourself. And people around you also feel that. You help others heal and relax simply because you activate these sensations of feeling safe within you. So as we said that yourself has shifted, now ask and request that every trauma, every block, every thought pattern, every identity trait that you're still holding on to that's preventing you from feeling very safe within yourself and within this reality on earth now is now completely healed and alchemized from the point of creation through multidimensional time and space reality all the way to this day. And when you are ready, you can say, I am ready, and it is done, it is done, and it is done. And what will stay, it's because it needs to stay for specific purpose of continuous evolution of consciousness, as there is always more to heal and alchemize as a human being, as well as other frequency beings. We are always here on a journey into loving the self and healing the self more and more. For now, you have experienced a huge shift within you because you have allowed yourself to receive deeper levels of your own soul within yourself and therefore feeling safer. Well done. Let's connect to the third circle of purity now. And this circle is indeed still spinning very fast, sending light blue color within each and every one of your cells. And this light blue color penetrates you and is literally acting like a crystalline upgrade. You can feel yourself becoming so much more crystalline. And here again, are you ready to let go of anything that doesn't match the highest level of purity of intention available to you now? If it's a yes, receive this now, dear one. If it's a no, that is okay. This process will unfold eventually in its own timing. As you perceive this blue color, focus around the head and allow it to clear your neural pathways from all the low vibe thoughts that you have had in the past. Find compassion for yourself in this process. You are human, that's all. It happens, that's all. And every time you notice that you have thoughts that are really not pure at all, just observe them with a certain sense of humor, with a compassionate sense of humor and deep presence. You are doing great. As the circle of purity is helping you clear unwanted thoughts, like unconscious traumas, and wounds, unprocessed emotions, some belief system that are very deeply ingrained within your subconscious mind, everything that is preventing you from reaching a high level of purity of thoughts and intentions is healed and alchemized as you say, yes, I am ready. Perceive this everywhere within your brain, also around the throat chakra, as what you express in words ripples forever within the quantum, creating your reality and also creating words. May you learn to speak the truth of your own heart with kindness and gentleness when and only when it is needed for you to speak. Therefore, observing more silence into your everyday life can literally act as a balm to your heart. Because the more you enter the vortex of your own evolution, anchored in unconditional love, feeling safe and pure, the less you need to argue, the less you need to be righteous, the less you need to defend your opinion, the less you need to express the need to defend others when others are also sovereign beings and that their journey is coming back to their own power so they can stand up in their own truth. May you be that now which you came here to be. And we say, so it is, so it is, so it is. The angel is now helping you connect to the three circles so they become nearly still in your awareness. And then on 3, 2, and 1, they will simply dissolve. 3, 2, 1, dissolving completely. Now you find yourself simply sitting or standing in front of the angel, your friend. If there is any question that you have, if you want to have a conversation, please do so now. As it is time to come back to your space now, place your hands in front of your heart and say goodbye to each other. This friend is by your side. You can call this angel every time you feel the need to have its presence by your side. Now, for a moment, simply feel how you feel in your body. Feel how you feel in your emotions. Feel how you feel within your mental system. Feel the skin on your body. Perceive your body from within. Now perceive the space around your body and how that feels. And then take your hands and simply touch your legs, touch your knees, touch your lower legs, your ankles, and take some time to touch your feet. And maybe repeat out loud or in your head, I am here now. And that feels good, doesn't it? To be here now in your body. Touch your belly, your chest, your breast, your sternum, your shoulders. Touch your trapezius, squeeze your trapezius a bit. Touch your back, lower back, middle back, your hips, your pelvis, your womb, your organs inside there. Touch the belly, connect to them. And touch your arms, touch your hands, your fingers. And then touch your neck and your head and your face. Perceive a smile on your face. And then you can open your eyes when you're ready. Thank you very much for joining me on this quantum healing journey. I hope that you enjoyed it. I would love to invite you to do it again if you want to feel these frequencies within your body. And drink a lot of water after today. And if you enjoyed it and you think that it would benefit some of your friends, please share it with others, because there is quite a bit going on at the moment, right? And this type of quantum healing goes a long way to helping people find more inner peace and everything that you're feeling right now. So don't hesitate to share, even if you think they're not really spiritual and so on. Maybe that will help them, and it will kind of open some doors into their consciousness, into receiving this kind of journey. And if you love all of this, I would love to invite you to check out Pathway 1 of Soul Alignment, which is a new program that I'm launching and that will start at the end of April. We will go deep in all of this, and I will facilitate 90-minute quantum healing journey live monthly amongst so many other things. And we'll have some coach facilitating quantum coaching, and I'll share so many transmission to help you reside fully in your sovereignty in this life now, so you can embody who you came here to be unapologetically and manifest the life of your dreams. So I'm super, super grateful for you. I love you dearly, and I hope to see you tomorrow for another transmission. Thank you, Johannes. Thank you, Marina. Thank you, Romaine. And thank you, Garima. I love you all dearly, and everyone else that is there. And if you're on the replay, please share in the comment how that was for you. I love you lots. Have a beautiful day. Bye.